Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you part 11 in our walkthrough for Nancy Drew, Labyrinth of Lies. That is a stool. And I am not sure why I can zoom in on it. It's a lovely stool. Beautiful craftsmanship.
I have a question for you.
Okay, what's up?
Why are you here?
I was invited.
Are you an art expert?
No.
I guess I don't get it.
Is it just me, or is Niobe a bit afraid of going on stage?
I wish it was just you. It isn't.
Then why be an actor?
Some people aren't easily explained. Actually, revise that. Most people aren't easily explained.
It seems like she'd be happier in a studio by herself.
I've said the same thing to her.
What did she say?
She's broke.
I think I just saw Niobe using a hidden door. That's your only reaction?
We're in a theater. Theaters are built for sneaking around in.
It wasn't in the theater. It was in the museum.
Oh, that's just to let the staff move without having to wade through the crowd. I know, it seems exciting, but hidden passages are only exciting the first time you see them. Then they're just poorly advertised doors.
About that Plutus casting sheet I found in your bag?
Which, let's remember, isn't part of the museum.
Something about it seems odd. Why would you be casting this late in the game?
I like working with undiscovered talent.
Wouldn't Xenia be casting? Wouldn't there be some reference to Plutus in the script somewhere?
You're unbelievable.
It's a trait you and I share, apparently.
I didn't lie. And don't you dare call anyone on that list.
My contacts are already on it.
Nancy, you have no idea what you just did.
Explain it to me.
With pleasure. For the last 5 years, I've been researching angel investors. You know what those are?
Yeah, they invest in new businesses when no one else will.
Those are my angel investors. Or were. For my theater. For Grigor's theater. It took years to get those names. They were coming to opening night, Nancy. And now, they're gone. I promise it. Your contacts asking about me like I'm a crook?
If you have nothing to hide, then you have nothing to worry about.
Leave me alone. Now! Go and don't come back!
Okay, I'm just gonna look at your tablet.
This must be some sort of code.
This isn't a one-man show. We're supposed to be a team, yet clearly that's not the case. It's time to start setting up some insurance. Look to the stone tokens. 5 sets pairing letters representing famous Greeks with images of what they were known for. Slide the tokens to the correct color wedge. The doctor's pair lies in red. Oh boy. Okay. The doctor's pair lies in red, so doctor equals red. The playwright in orange. Playwright equals orange. The architect is green. Blue for the inventor. And the poet has her tokens in purple. This actually sounds a lot like a puzzle in, I think it's the Resorting to Danger dossier game. Like, this actually sounds fairly similar to that. Which is a little bit weird that there's kind of a fair amount of overlap. Each color wedge requires 1 token, with letter tokens in wedges with a blue Greek eye. Only tokens of the same pair can share a color wedge. Okay, I'm going to take a picture of this too. Interesting. Oh look, a problem you can't murder your way out of.
Away his access? What is Grigor hiding?
Messenger role is being compromised. How dare Thanos think he can just step in like that? I've locked away his access. He'll never think to arrange the tiles of the box in the jewelry display to show 7 gemstones in each square along the outside and no tile in the center when the left lid is flipped over the right. See if I let him try to usurp my role. I'm Hermes, not him, the monster. What? The jewelry display? Like in the museum? One of the displays in the museum has like a secret, like, mechanism on it. It was weird. Okay, anything new in your bag? I know you hate it when I look through your bag. Okay. Anything down here? Anything new? In some of these newer games, every once in a while, locations that you previously explored will have something new, which is kind of fun. Talk to Xenia?
All right.
Later.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was anything there. Follow up on the personal note entries from Grigor's tablet, and there were 2 of them, and one of them kind of sounded like one of the puzzles that we see down here. Oh, hey, you.
You found another way down. How enterprising.
I do my best.
So do I. Now get out.
No.
Don't get too wrapped up in Grigor's sad stories.
Why not?
Your contacts are not so trustworthy.
How do you know about that? And whoa, I can ask you a lot of questions. Whoa.
What did you mean when you said my contacts are not so trustworthy?
Your contacts have contacts. No one is ever out of reach.
Of whom?
Me. Go.
No.
You're difficult to get to know.
That is the point.
Why?
I'm the man you don't want to meet. Who are you?
Well, I'm the woman who doesn't back down.
I hope not.
Do you know why Gregor's role keeps expanding?
Because Niobe can't act.
He seemed upset when I brought it up.
Did he?
Yeah, I can't quite understand why.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Did you know Grigor is using a fake name?
Yes, why is that your business?
I'm just a curious person.
I gathered.
You're not bothered he was holding back information from you?
He plays his part. That's enough.
Tell me a little bit about Hades' character.
Just watch the play.
You must have some feelings about him.
The story has been told too many times to have an opinion.
Is he a good guy or a villain?
Depends on the telling.
Which do you prefer?
Persephone eats all 12 pomegranate seeds and stays below by her own choosing.
So you like Hades?
I like them both.
Is it strange that Niobe's making so much art for the play?
I don't care.
How long have you been with the troupe? Would you prefer I leave you alone?
I prefer you leave.
I have a job to do here.
So be it.
Is this your first acting job?
Yes?
Are you nervous?
Hades is the god of death and the underworld. To me, this is not acting.
Is that supposed to be frightening?
To some, men with no imagination fear death. But those with sense can see it for what it is.
And what is that?
Waiting?
For what?
Nothing. Life is the reflection from the surface of the water, and death is the reflection from below the waves.
Are you in character? Is that what this is?
I have no character. I don't pretend. I am myself.
Is that Thanos or Hades?
Hades isn't real, quiet girl. Thanos is.
I'm not done talking to you.
Hello.
Still had like 10 questions to ask you.
I think there's something down here you don't want me to find.
Is it worth risking your life to test out your little theory?
That sounds a little like a threat.
Hades is for the dead. Take that as you will.
Why is Xenia in charge?
Because we follow her.
Why do you follow her?
Because I see a future in her.
Niobe is afraid of you.
Niobe's fear is not worth a passing thought.
Why not?
It has no shape. It's a map without borders.
What do you think of Grigor?
He wants to sit on my shoulder like a parrot telling me what to do.
Should I take away some meaning from that?
Little men only stand next to big men when they think they're smarter. He isn't.
You were interviewed about the missing art?
You make it sound so nice. Interviewed.
You did speak with the police, though.
Yes?
Why did they suspect you?
They interrogated all of us. I'm sure they'll be back to do it again.
But they cleared you, right?
They know we didn't steal anything. There are others.
Who?
Melina, isn't that her name?
You think she'd steal from her own museum?
Wouldn't be the first.
Do you have any reason to believe she's responsible?
No.
Then why bring it up? Bye-bye.
Leave.
Okay, but I'm gonna leave this way. Oh, now we go quickly across. Okay, well, that was our first long talk with Thanos. Nice getting to know him. And by nice, I mean not so nice at all, because he's not a very nice fellow. Okay, I guess Niobe's just always in here now,
Hello. Later.
Bye.
which is kind of interesting. There are a couple puzzles that it kind of sounds...
I need to slide the stones to the correct positions.
Yeah, this might take a while, but we can do our best. So, this was on Grigor's tablet, and I took a picture of our instructions, which were here. 5 sets pairing letters representing famous Greeks with images of what they were known for. Slide the tokens to the correct color wedge. The doctor's red, playwright orange, architect green, blue for inventor, and the poet has her tokens in purple. Each color wedge requires 1 token, with letter token in wedges with a blue Greek eye. With letter tokens in these. So, okay. So the letters have to go here, and the rest have to go with the matches. So, famous Greeks. We need a doctor, a playwright, an architect, a inventor, and a poet. So, the inventor is probably Archimedes, which would be... what would be a symbol for him? Pi? Archimedes, you are an inventor. He's credited for many theoretical things. Is pi one of them? Is it like A for Archimedes? So A would be for him? Yeah, blue inventor Archimedes. But which one of these is like an art inventor? This thing? Ah, we'll figure it out. Oh, he was also best known for the water pump called Archimedes' screw. So yeah, it's this. Okay. The doctor is Hippocrates. And it's probably that symbol of the doctor thingy, Hippocrates. A code of ethics attributed to Hippocrates. The rod of Asclepius derives from the oath and has been used as a symbol of medicine, which, yeah, I've seen that. Homer is the poet, and the symbol for Homer is probably the, this. And the H for Homer is probably the X. Yep, the doctor is red. I guess the letters don't matter. Okay, we need a playwright. Euripides. Euripides, that's fun to say. But what's the difference between the playwright and the poet? Is this the poet and this is the playwright, or this is the poet and this is the playwright? Probably that one. And then the architect is probably Phidias, and he, I'm sure, is represented by the building. Okay, So, really, what we need to do is... So the red eye, the red doctor, would be Hippocrates. Or maybe it's Sappho's. Because the letters we have, yeah, I bet it's Sappho's that's the poet, because then we'd have 2 Homers. And Sappho was a lyric poet, one of the few women to achieve fame. So instead of Homer, I am going to assume that it is Sappho. So we can use the sigma sign. And then Archimedes will be the A. And Phidias will be maybe this sign? Yeah, PH. So is that sign. And then Euripides, the E. And then Hippocrates, the H, which is actually an X. Okay. So, this is going to take us a while, honestly. This is going to be kind of a long puzzle. And we don't have a lot of time left in this video, so this might be a longer one, but let's just go for it. So, this, we need the red letter, which has to be the X. So, in order to get the X there, I need to get the X maybe out. And then, because there's only so many ways that this can work. Why will that not go there? It's kind of weird. The blue symbol is for the inventor, so it's this screw thingy, which needs to be in this segment of the pie. See, why can't I move? I can't move certain letters certain places. That's just weird to me. Because, like, how am I supposed to get rid of this if I can't move it there? Like, why can't I move that there? But I can move that one there? I don't get it. It's very persnickety about how I can move things. Okay, so there's Archimedes' water screw. And then up here we need the purple letter, which would be the sigma for the poet. And then up here we need the blue letter, which would be the A for Archimedes. So, like, why can't I move these letters? Why can't I scooch this out of the way? What is wrong with that? Do I have to do, like, this little deal? And then, like, why does that not work? Why can't I move that there? And why can't I move that there? I don't understand. I think this is weird. This is a weird puzzle. This is gonna take forever. This is gonna take a real long time, and I think it's already pretty messed up, honestly. Does it say why I can't do that? Only tokens of the same pair can share a color wedge. So, I can't pair up any other ones that don't share that color wedge. So the playwright, for example, would have to be the orange. So I can't do anything until I get an orange here. That's very weird to me. If I like, okay, good, it does reset it if I go backwards. But that's basically the strategy for that, and I think our next video is really going to be solving this puzzle. So I will see you then, fellow detectives. Thanks for watching.